got enough storage on your laptop. Yeah. Okay, well, hi everyone. Welcome to the Sunday Zoom. Thanks so much everybody for jumping on. I'm so excited because tonight we're going to be talking to you more about the Shred10, how it works, and how this is going to help you to get more customers, keep hold of customers as well, so keep them as long-term customers, and also help you get more referrals. Who wants more referrals? Also going to help you get more apprentices and team members and more upgrades and everything like that. But most importantly, we're going to be changing more lives with this amazing Shred10, with our amazing products. And, you know, this Zoom call is going to explain exactly everything that you need to know with, you know, with the Shred10, how it works and how you can, you know, really use that to grow your business and help people, you know, more and more, which is really exciting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand over to Mum, and she's going to explain more about the Shred10. Am I going to share my screen, Mum?
Yeah, when I get going a bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great if you could share your screen. That'd be good.
Let me know when then.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, guys, thank you ever so much for jumping on. Like Amy says, this is about the Shred10 and a sort of a video of how you can work your Shred10, how you run your Shred10. So we're super excited. The Shred10 is something that lots of teams and lots of people post about, but I just want to make sure that you guys realize that I was lucky enough to get the back office to the original link. So I know all the extra little bits that lots of other teams don't. They often post about their Shred10 and they post about really just a sort of a 10-day clean eating trial, basically. Ours is a little bit more involved with that. We're super lucky to be able to have that. And I just want to share some more details with you. And I've got some extra bits that we are sharing with you tonight that you haven't had before. So I'm super excited about that. So guys, the Shred10 is all about 10 days of plant-based eating at one level, or eating just as you are, but adding our products and adding maybe more water. You mustn't think that you need to get everyone to go totally plant-based, because when I first saw this plan, I kept going through the pages thinking, right, okay, so where's the meat then? Where's the meat? Where's the meat? There must be another page here with the meat. And there wasn't. So it really worried me, because I was a big meat eater. But I thought, do you know what? I'm going to give it a go. If Dr. Mitra Ray says that this is this good, I'm going to give it a go. So we did, and we had some great results. But you don't have to make your customers do the same. And often people think that they've got to have their customers totally meat-free. No, they don't. It's about making simple changes, because we need to set our customers up to succeed, not to fail, basically. And if you get them to do too much too soon, then they are likely to fail. So you need to just personalize things for them. So guys, what I want you to do is we have a Shred10 that starts on the first Monday of every month. Our next one's starting on the 5th of August. So we do a countdown where we post on Facebook that we've got 7 days to go to the Shred10 starts. Okay, so that we're trying to get people's interest and people to join us. So what we need to do is be posting about before and after pictures, a little bit about the Shred10, be excited about it, but you also need to be tagging us other diamonds that are on the call into your post as well. And we need to be commenting on each other's post. It's most important that we do that. This is on Facebook. This is public for everyone to see, but it's most important that we do create a buzz and a hype between us. And to be honest, at the beginning this time last year, when we did this before, we created a magic hype between us, and we're not doing that at the moment. And that's what we need to try and create again. And that only comes from us tagging each other in it and us commenting on it, and then commenting on the comments. We've really got to go to town on this, because this makes a massive difference, because the more we comment, the more people will read it, and the more it will bring it back up to the top for other people to see it, the algorithms that will boost. So we need to be doing that as much as possible. So tomorrow is going to be the 7-day countdown. So that's what we need to be posting about from tomorrow. If you're watching this back and it's sort of a few months on, then find out when your Shred 10 starts and start to post about it 10 days before. 7 days before. So the other thing that you can also do is have a deadline as to when products need to be ordered by. Now in the UK, we're lucky enough to have a new warehouse and products come within 2 days. So we're thinking up until the 1st of August on this particular shred. And again, you need to look at how quickly your customers get their orders. And I think Anisette's in Sweden, her team's in Sweden, and I think they take a little longer. So, but it's good to have a deadline and a closing date for when they can join to have the products with them, because again, that creates urgency, and urgency makes people realise they've got to get on with it. The other thing, of course, is if you're having the deadline, let's say on the 1st of August, and maybe it's the 2nd or 3rd of August, and someone is ordering, they can still get involved. They can still do the Shred 10. They can still get added to the Shred 10 group, but they will just have to start the first few days without their product. So we don't ever turn anyone away. Hang on a minute. Let me just make sure I've muted everyone. We don't ever turn anyone away, and we never ever do that. We just always encourage them to get started as well. With your customers, everyone, no matter whether they want to do the Shred 10 or not, they need to get involved in the Shred 10 group. This is our only place for support. So we do not have other groups for support, not as the Diamond Dreamers. You may have yourself, but it's so important that we come together, because it's important that we all do this together. So therefore, you need to be adding all of your customers into the group. So you need to be saying to them, you know, I've got the Shred 10 starting, you're on the product, would you like to get involved with the group? No, they might say. And then you say, okay, that's cool, no worries. I'd still like to add you to my support group. This is my support group where you can find lots of videos, you can find lots of recipes. Sell it to them that they're going to get some great help from it. So that you have the chance to add them to the group, and add them to the group so that they are in it as well. So it's important to have the tagging of each other. It's important to have a deadline for orders, although that deadline is only for outside of Facebook, for people to see. It's not really within ourselves, because there is never really a deadline. I hope you get what I mean as far as that's concerned. Also, if people are already in the group, like we've already got people in the group, from tomorrow we have a 7-day preparation set of videos that are loaded into the group. And it's most important that anyone that's in the Shred 10, you need to be tagging them in the preparation videos. We're going to be deleting the old preparation videos. I'm going to be adding some more so that you can tag new people in it again, start all over again. I'm going to time those to be posted tomorrow, every day this week from 6 o'clock. So you should be able to look out for them, and you should be able to tag your shredders into that post, so that they get the information. They can see what all the different things are throughout the week with the preparation. 6 a.m. Anisette. So yeah, it's going to be 6 a.m. That's what I'm going to do with that. Also at 7 a.m. we're going to have another post go into the group, which is just going to be a bit of a motivational post, a bit of post that's going to tell people what's going on, so that they can look out for different things throughout the week. Again, you know, you can either tag people in there or get your people to look out for it. With regard to the preparation video, they can search for it themselves. So if you've added them like a day before the Shred 10 starts, and they've got 5 or 6 videos to catch up with, get them to search, use the tool, the search bar at the top, and to search for preparation video 1 through until 7, and then they will find them all, and they can look at themselves. And what we want them to do is we want them to click on it and to watch it, and obviously we want them to click done. Because if they click done on it, then it's going to bring it back up to the top for other people to see. If other people have missed it, maybe we've got people in the group that are not doing the Shred 10, but they can still find out what's going on. And they think, oh, maybe this Shred 10 isn't that bad after all. So you haven't tagged all of your customers in it, because maybe some of them don't want to do it. So that's fine, but because everyone's commenting done on it, it brings it back up and they're going to see it. And that's what I want. That's what's meant to be happening. We also, I'm just reading my notes because I'm trying to read some notes here. We also need to be posting some before and after pictures. Now you can find some old previous before and after pictures in the Diamond Dreamers testimonial group, and you may even be able to search in the current Shred10 group for those as well.
I think you need to mute somebody.
Oh, do I?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I've got you. Thank you. Okay, so one of the other things is on the Thursday we always post about the energy balls and about the drink, the summer drink that we've got. And what we're doing is we're posting those ingredients on the Thursday so they have the chance to go and find them and buy them on the Friday so that they can make them. And we want our customers to make these so that they can take pictures of them and post them in the group, because that might just encourage them to start posting, because a lot of people are frightened to post. But we're going to have a competition and they're going to have the chance to win some prizes or some free samples for posting and getting involved. And those that get involved get put into a prize draw over the weekend for either their energy balls, wants to be a selfie or something like that. So that we're encouraging them to post, basically, because a lot of people are frightened to post. So we need to encourage them to post. That's the whole point of this, because if you can get your customers or your shredders to start posting, then you give them the confidence that then maybe on the outside, on their public wall, they will start posting. And guess what? Then they'll be able to be taken on as apprentices or eventually be teamies. So it's a real important part to get on that Thursday when we post the energy balls and the drink recipes, the mocktail recipes, to get them to do that. So that's most important, to do that if you can. If you can get them to post on their wall as well as in their in the group, then even better, because if they do that and tag you in it, then they're showing their audience that they've started something and they're excited about it and it's fun. And then when they come to the end of the 10 days, when they've done their 11th day and they're doing their weigh-ins or their before and after pictures or whatever else, for whatever reason that they're doing it, then their audience have already seen something about the Shred10 and seen something about it, and I think, actually, yeah, I want to get involved too. So this is all little stepping stones. So the other thing that you'll find is maybe your shredder doesn't do much on the first Shred10, but because they're on the products for 4 months, they've got the chance to do 4 shreds with you before their products have run out. So that's really, obviously, unless they're on the boosters or the shakes. But that's really good because they've got 4 chances to maybe improve what they do on their Shred10 the following month. So if this month they're just having more water, then maybe the next month they might talk to you about being strict about something else. And so maybe by the end of the 4 months, they're getting a lot more strict than what they ever thought they would. And that's the encouragement, that's the journey we're trying to take our customers on. Because if we give them an amazing journey, then they're going to get amazing results. So on day 11, they will be doing their pictures, and then you'll be messaging them throughout the Shred10. We've got an amazing new guide that we have just recently uploaded to the Diamond Dreamers group, and it's called Shred10 System Guide. So if you write that down, guys, you'll be able to search for it when it gets lost as the group gets busy. It's called Shred10 System Guide. It's
an album, so you can just easily go to the group and go to albums, and then the album will be there. So yeah, it's another way of finding it.
Okay, that's great. And basically, it's all pictures. It's a picture form in an album of really what I'm telling you about. So, you know, if you get lost or you can't work it all out, then you can go and find that yourself. This is the bit that we haven't put public to yourselves before, so I want you to take advantage of it. It's an absolutely amazing file, which gives you lots of ideas for doing shake parties, salad in a bowl, salad in a jar parties, all sorts of different things. It's a bit geared to the American side of things, but it's well worth a very good read of it and to keep coming back to it. That's also where I got all the messages from, to ideas to message your shredders. This is what it is basically. There's also great ideas for messaging your shredders. So on day one, you should have a message all ready to go on the 5th of August that you would send out to your shredders via a WhatsApp broadcast list. Now, if you don't know anything about that, then don't worry, go and speak to your mentor about it and they'll help you set up a broadcast list on WhatsApp. And it's most important that your customers have to have your telephone number in their Facebook, in their on their phone, or else when you do a broadcast list, if you've just got their telephone number, they won't receive it. And what's so good about a broadcast list is you send one message out, it goes to 10 or 15 people, however many you want to, but when it comes back, when they message you back, it comes to you personally, it doesn't go into a group. And that's what's so different about a broadcast list, and that's what's so very successful. So Amy's on the page now, when you've got all the details where you can copy and set up in your notes, ready to go. Day one, you've got that first text message that you would send. If you want to send 3 messages a day, that's absolutely fine. If they're getting back to you, then 1 message a day is absolutely fine. So obviously there's on day 0. So on the Sunday night, you'll be sending that, making sure that they've all got everything ready. And you'll work through those text ideas. And they really do work, don't they, Amy? They're absolutely amazing. So save those all in your notes. So day 1 morning message, so that they're just ready to copy and paste and send to your broadcast list. They really do work really, really well. So I highly recommend those. Just going back though, I've just remembered that I've not said to you, when your customers get on the products and buy the products, that's when you send them the shred guide, which is it's not this file, it's a different file. Is the shred guide that you need to send them, and that's super. This one, that's right. And they've updated this one. We've looked at it closely, funnily enough, over the weekend, haven't we, Amy? And they've updated this one, updated the pictures. So it's good to go and refresh yourself with yours. You won't need a different link, as automatically, as long as you're sending out the same link, it automatically does it. But at the bottom of this file, there'll be 2 forms that you need your customers to fill in and get back to you with the before and after things. What's so good about this whole plan is that it's totally recommended and backed by doctors and by science. And there's a few recipes in there, very limited recipes, but they are there set up on purpose to help you get off to a great start, to help with your cravings. They're done for a reason. There's also some shake recipes here. And there's some, just gone past, just go back, yeah. There's a whole page here on additional recipe sources. So if your customers say to you, oh, there's not enough recipes in this file, then you'll be able to go and encourage them to go and find some of these other ones, which are great. Like I say, there's smoothie ideas. And then all the reasons that we want to do Shred10 are all explained in here by the professionals. That's what's also so really good. As to why we need to have Juice Plus, why we need to cut out what we need to cut out. And I usually speak to my customers and say to them, look at the list, look at the file, and come back to me and let's cross off what's easy for you to start off with. And you tell me what's difficult to start with. because whatever's difficult to start with, we'll leave it as it is. You'll carry on having your caffeine. You'll carry on having your alcohol if you have to. You'll carry on doing those things for the first Shred 10, and then we'll work towards helping you make those changes in the long run. So I hope that makes sense, guys. It's not about someone looking at this and saying, oh my God, I can't do any of this, I can't do it. It's about doing it gradually and looking at these for the reasons why they've said what they've said, because the information is really great. The 6 o'clock one is about not eating after 6 o'clock at night. That was a lot that some people do struggle with. Mainly they struggle because sometimes people get home late from work, and just say to them, look at the reasons why that they want you to not eat after 6 o'clock, but let's not worry about that. Let's just try and eat as soon as you can. And the other thing is, there's a piece in here also about pregnant mums, nursing mums, children and athletes that do not have to stop eating after 6 o'clock. And this explains it all in here for you. So they don't have to be as strict, because their output of energy is a lot more than what normal, the run-of-the-mill people is. And what's so great about this is everyone in the family can do this together. It isn't just for for mum or dad to do. The whole family can do it, because really it says about a Shred 10, but really it's all about just healthy eating. And they can be as strict or as little as they like. Now on to the next, just the slide down. These are the two forms that at the end, which you can see are the measurements. And at the bottom, there's 4 or 5 elements there which they have to score themselves 1 to 10. Now you need to get them to fill these in. It's most important. So they would score their quality sleep. Let's say they'd score it at a 3 maybe. Maybe they'd energy levels, they might score at a 5. And then in 10 days' time, they're going to score them all again. And it's most important that they score those same things there without looking at their sheet, so that they can see that they've improved those, and then they might go up to a 6 or whatever else. Because some people, when they come to do their before and after pictures at the end, are not going to share anything more than those 1 to 10 things, because they maybe don't want to show a picture of themselves. As far as pictures are concerned, it could be head and shoulders. It could be in your underwear if they want to, but obviously a lot of people don't want to do that, so that's fine. They might just have a picture from everyday sort of picture that just catches them looking pretty awful in their mind, so they might use that as a before picture. Not everyone has to be in underwear. So basically you're going to want your customers to get these forms back to you. And they don't have to print them out. They don't have to do anything fancy. All they have to do is they could write on an A4 piece of paper, draw some lines and do their own form up. They can't print it out, but that just gives them an idea as to what it is. And when they send it back to you, all they have to do is write it down. So like they'd put on a message to you, neck measurements, da-di-da, bicep measurements, whatever it is, chest measurements, whatever it is, waist measurements, whatever it is. They don't have to fill this form in and try and get it back to you. We've had people that say, well, have I got to post it back to you? Have I got to email it? What have I got to do? Just message the contents, the details, rather than trying to send the whole lot back like that. Hang on a minute, I think there's someone on the line talking. Is it? Oh, no, that's right, they've muted themselves. So that's one of the forms. There's another form, I think, Amy. There's another form here, which basically is a 10-day tick list of everything that they're going to do. So they've had their Juice Plus, they've had their complete shakes, they've had their second complete shake if that's what they're going to do, they've drunk plenty of water, they've done their exercise. So basically what usually happens is on day 1 they'll tick everything because they're super excited, they're super enthusiastic. And maybe they'll tick everything for 2 or 3 days, maybe 4 days. Then maybe on the 5th day they haven't done their exercise or whatever else. When they come to the afternoon or evening to tick, they realise they haven't done it. Because it's a visual of what they've already done, they often think to themselves, right, I need to do that because I want to have a whole sheet of ticks. So it's most important to try and encourage them to do that in the same way. This guide is absolutely amazing, and I'm super excited for you all to have this particular guide, and make sure your customers have that, and chat with them as to about what they are going to do with their customers, and what their customers want to achieve, because that's so important. So day 10 is obviously our last day. Day 11 is when we weigh and when we do after pictures. Maybe they've joined because they want to have better skin. Maybe they just want to have less bloated tummy, whatever it might be. So they will then start to get some results back to you, which you want them to upload onto the Shred10 group, and you want them to tag you in it. And if they've got an after picture, then great. If you can get them to tag you in a post on Facebook, that's great too. Some people don't like to do that, certainly not for their first Shred10. Maybe they would on the second or third, but often they don't like to do that. So get them to do a post like, can't believe I feel amazing after doing my 10-day shred. You know, it doesn't, and thank you to Jeanette or Amy or whoever it is for all your support and help. You know, I'm looking forward to my next Shred10. So they can post things like that. It doesn't have to be a before and after picture, but it can just be a post that they can at least put on their Facebook and tag you in it, that they're super excited about their results and what they've done. That's great if you can do that, and you can get them to do that, because what will happen is their audience will see that. They'll have seen at the weekend prior to that they've done their energy balls and they've done their drink and they look like they're having fun. They maybe posted, maybe when you've sent one of your messages out and you've said on your broadcast list, and they've got back to you and they said, oh my God, I can't believe my headaches have all gone now. I feel amazing. Then you say to them, can you just post that on your Facebook? Even if it's at day 5 or day 6, say to them, please, can you post that on your Facebook and just tag me in it? Because that's going to create, people are going to see that, and that's really super important. Also, while we're doing the Shred10, we're going to be saying things like day 2 of the Shred10, really excited about all the buzz in the group and the new recipes that are going up. You create enthusiasm so that other people want to know what the Shred10 is about. It's down to us to post about it, be excited about it, and to tag each other in it, not the customers, but tag the other team members in it, so that we can all comment on it and create a massive buzz, because that really, really does make a massive difference. So when they've done their results, and they've done their post on Facebook, then you never know, they might just say that they've got friends that are interested to do it. So you can say to them, go and find 5 friends to join you next month for your next Shred10. And maybe 1 or 2 of you will find that your shredders will do this, and they'll be much more up for it than others. And that doesn't matter if you've got a shredder that doesn't want to. I can assure you by the 3rd or even the 4th Shred10, they'll get the confidence up to do that. So be patient with them, help them, nurture them, and try and encourage them to. But, you know, it might be a longer process for some people. But basically, you want to be saying to them, go out and find 5 people to join you, and ask for some recommendations. It all comes in the messages. And it's in that system guide that you'll see those messages, so that you will be able to find those, so that you can ask for referrals for people to join your shredder. And then if they find 5 people, guess what? On the 25th of the month, they could be placing orders and joining your team and expanding the healthy mission that we've got to help others feel amazing just like we do. So that is the sort of cycle, the whole process. And then obviously again, we'll start again the beginning of September, and on and on and on. So basically, you've got them into the group and you've tagged them in the welcome post or the announcement post. And in that announcement post, you will find that that's where the link to the shred guide is, that you'll send them out to your customers. It's also where they'll find those 2 forms that were at the bottom of that shred guide. So they can print those out if they want to, or they can just open them and then copy and paste them, or just open them and do their own on a plain piece of paper. But that's where you'll tag your people in to welcome them, your shredders to it. And there's 2 new pictures on that at the moment. So I'm super excited about it, guys. I hope that helps. If there's any questions, let us know. If you think I've left something out, Amy, then just let me know.
No, just that I'm really, really excited. And like Mum said, any questions, stick them in the chat and we can do our best to help you. But yeah, just really, really excited about the Shred10. I'd really urge you guys, if you haven't already, I really urge you guys to go and watch. Who's got Netflix on here? I urge you guys to go and watch What the Health. It's called What the Health. So I know that some of you are shaking your head because I think some of you might have already seen it. Maybe. Have anyone seen it yet?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, some people are nodding. Like, it will definitely open your eyes. So I feel like when I watch that program, it just makes me feel so passionate about our products and our Shred10 program and what we do and how we are truly changing people's lives. Obviously, you go and watch that documentary. Obviously, take it with a pinch of salt, but go and make up your own mind. We can't take everything so literally what we see on there, but I mean, I definitely can see the benefits of our plan and our products from that program, and it's just so excited about how we can help people. Obviously, go and check out the Shred10 system guide in the Diamond Dreamers. That will help you. It's the system guide on how to do the Shred10. So go and refer to that. It's got everything in there that you need. And yeah, just let's just get excited, guys. The Shred10. Get it back to basics. Let's get excited about the Shred10, and it's all about the countdowns. This is really what the Shred10 is all about. Obviously, we've got an amazing program that's backed by doctors. Our customers can do it strict as they want. If they just want to drink more water and add the product, that's absolutely fine. Some people might want to do it more strict. That's cool, because if somebody wants to do the Shred10 and do that strict, that's fine. Someone else might not want to do it so strict, but they can just follow the ebook, which is what we have like 2 other bigger ebooks basically full of recipes, which for people that have maybe done the Shred10 and continuing can follow, or for those people that maybe don't want to do like the Shred10 hard, they can just do like the ebook, the healthy eating or whatever. But I think it's really, really important. Like the first thing that I do basically when somebody orders is I send them over the Shred10 guide, like the big message. Don't know if all of you have still got that. It's basically the message that's kind of in the pinned post at the top of the support group. I send that over to them, and I always move my customers over to WhatsApp because then I can set up the broadcast list, and I send them over. And the first thing I get them to do before anything is I always ask for them to do their pictures and to fill out their grids. Let Mum explain, their measurements and all of that, and to make sure they're ready. That's the first thing that I do, and I will keep messaging them until they've done it. So it's really important, you guys, that you get this from your customers before the Shred10 starts, because we've got to get people results. That's what we're all about. So if we can help people get results, then it's going to create more excitement.
The other thing, just saying that, Amy, the other thing I say to them is that you're probably not going to want to get me your before and after picture. You're probably not going to want to get me your your measurements. But I've been doing this long enough to know that those that do that get better results. So you need to let them know that it's for their own benefit. It's not for your benefit, it's for their benefit. And that those that do get better results. That's what I say to them. Most important. Sorry, Amy.
Yeah, definitely. And it's always on like day 3 or 4 that people get the detox headache, or like maybe like a bit of an upset tummy, or a bit of wind because of that's just your body detoxing, and that's all just normal. So again, this Shred10 guy, I can see people laughing. Louise Maggs found that funny. She's chuckling away, I reckon, if she had a mic on. So yeah, the Shred10, the detox and all of that. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait for the next Shred10 to start, because literally I'm needing this Shred10. Like, I need like a really good detox, and I can't wait to do it together with you all. Because I think that's what I love about it. We all get to do it together. We all get to get excited. We all need to lead the way. We all need to do our progress photos. We all need to get excited. And like I was just saying before, kind of went on a massive tangent, was it's all about the countdown. So obviously from tomorrow, it's 1 week to go to the Shred10 starts. Okay, so we need to start doing, you know, 7 days, 6 days, 5 days to go. Do a countdown all the way till, you know, the Shred10 starts tomorrow. And then we do day 1 Shred10, day 2, and we post about us having our shakes, our capsules, you know, doing a sweaty selfie, and oh my God, I got a detox headache today. And then the next day, oh my God, I feel so much better. Like, so you're sharing your journey. So can you kind of see how that goes? Again, all of this is really in the system guide. And then it's about, you know, getting your customers doing their before and after photos. And then really after that, it's about asking them if they want to do the apprentice, if they want to help some other people get on board the same way. But yeah, and then, so you've got the countdown week, which is alongside the preparation week. And then obviously, like Mum said, you've got the cut-off date for ordering. So, you know, really make most of that, guys. Like, create urgency. You know, like the cut-off date for us is like, you know, the 31st or the 1st this time. So, you know, saying that, like, I've literally, guys, I've got 4 spaces left for the next Shred10. You know, the cut-off point is the 31st at midnight. You know, hurry up, get your space if you want to get in for the next Shred10. Once they're gone, they're gone. You know, you can do that in posts, you know, and you can do that by following up with people. So everyone that you've spoken to this month, go and follow up with them and tell them that we've got a few spaces left for the Shred10. You know, the cut-off point is the end of this month if you want your products to arrive on time. And, you know, get excited. Tell them about the summer bundle. We've got a summer bundle right now that's 20% off. You know, it's a massive saving. I know you love a bargain with a little winky face. You know, I want to help you out. And then also all orders. I think the company is still sending out 2 lift samples of all orders right now. So follow up, you know, so don't only just rely on posting to your stories and to your Facebook and to your lists about this. Also get in the messenger and go and follow up with everybody that you've spoken to and tell them, get excited and say, you know, I just wanted to reach out. I know we spoke about this whenever, but I just wanted to let you know the Shred10 starting. We've got a few spaces left. The cut-off point is the end of the month. You know, we've also got a summer bundle that's 20% off. We've got a massive sale on right now. And also with any orders, the company is sending out 2 free lift samples, which is like our amazing new energy drink. So get excited, guys. And, you know, this is going to help us every single month to finish the month strong. And any of your team members that you guys get, if they duplicate this system, it's going to help them to get over the line for their promotions and so on and so on. And it's going to duplicate down. But we need to lead the way in the first place.
Absolutely, that's awesome. It really is. I'm super excited about it. If you've got any questions, I was going to say pop it in the chat, but we're about to finish this, so you have to get back to your mentor. We're going to load this up in the group, aren't we, Amy? So that this is alongside the system guide, so that there's 2 ways of learning all about it. Obviously, you'll be able to tag your teamies in this as they join the business, so they'll find out all about it. So
yeah, one other thing I just wanted to say is, obviously, as we know, the Shred10 isn't all about weight loss. You know, like Mum said, it's about shredding unwanted eating habits. But I even have people do the Shred10 that want to clear their skin, or that just want more energy, which maybe isn't always a visual thing and before and after photos. And then I also get some people that just want to do the Shred10 for hair. I do get a lot of people for hair growth. So again, if you guys are looking for some extra tips, you know, say that you're looking for people for the Luscious Locks program for better hair growth. Like, they still do the Shred10. They still come into the Shred10 group. But I say to them, like, all right, let's get some before photos of your hair, you know, and then let's get you going on that, and then let's see your progress and still kind of like follow the same system. And you can say, so you've got the Luscious Locks program, which is more towards hair growth. You've got like the Clear Skin program or the challenges, you know, and say that you're looking for people to trial your products for clearer skin. I'm looking for people to trial my products for longer hair. You know, obviously that's a way of wording a post to get interest. They are still going to order. Like, you're not, when I say trial, it doesn't mean anything is different. That's just a way of creating more interest to, you know, to help you guys get more conversations going. But then obviously, you know, they can still try. It's still a way of them trialing it, because you want their testimonial at the end of it, if that makes sense. So they still have to order the products like normal. So it's just some more other ways of like incorporating the Shred10. I'll definitely recommend to not just focus the Shred10 on weight loss all the time. Make sure you're doing like hair, skin ones, skin testimonials, making that part of it as well, because it's all about health, you know, athletes, energy, better sleep, and also like things like fibromyalgia, Crohn's, all of that. You know, if you go to the group, which is called Team Rhino Product Transformations, then you can use the search bar at the top and you can find all sorts of different things. Even if you've got someone with diabetes, you can search that and find some testimonials to share with, you know, to screenshot and send that to your potentials. So again, all of that is all part of the Shred10. People can all do that with the Shred10. And also we have a group for the Healthy Starts program. So there's like a testimonial group for Healthy Starts. So I am selling a lot of premium capsules with the Healthy Starts program at the moment, because obviously, like Mum said, the Shred10 is really child friendly as well, like for families. So again, share children's results on your Facebooks, you know, share children's eczema results, share children's results from the Chewies and how their health's improved, because again, that they can all do the Shred10. So yeah, like I say, the Shred10 is amazing for fat loss, weight loss and toning, and for weight gain and all of that, but just remember to really expand it and go bigger than that. This is about pure health with all of those different things: skin, nails, hair, like I've said, children, athletes, grandparents, arthritis, everything, guys. So get excited. And you know, I post a testimonial every single day and I'm always looking for different ones to post. I never just throw up a weight loss one all the time, because you know, we know that our products are so much more than that.
Awesome, absolutely awesome. Yeah, well, I'm super excited about it. I can't wait. And one thing I want to say, guys, thank you so much for being able to see all your lovely faces.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what a difference that makes. I've got everyone on this call.
Everyone's got their camera on.
Everyone's got their camera on, and I thank you so much. Because if you're doing a Zoom call and you're talking to people that have all not got their cameras on, that's pretty pants, I can tell you. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. You've made my job so much easier, and it's lovely to see you. It's lovely to see you being interested, taking notes, nodding your head, sticking your thumbs up, waving, all those sort of things makes a massive difference. It makes me feel like I'm sitting in the same room with you. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. And it's also nice to see your names and see your faces. And then when we meet at events, we'll start to know who each other are. So I really do appreciate that. So thank you so much.
So well, has anybody got any questions before we go? Is there anything else you want to say, Mum?
No, just obviously I'm not you and you're not me.
Yeah, we're swapped. We swapped so that this recording would work.
Yeah, we had to swap.
Oh, you're welcome, Charlotte.
Good, guys. Well, it's the end of the month. Now you've just got to go and absolutely smash it, all right? And remember, you've got the golden egg. You've got the bit that everyone wants. You're absolutely trying to help other people. You're trying to help them with their results, with their health. You're not trying to sell anything. And get that right out of your head. You're doing this to help them. And if you don't share it with people and they say to you in 2 years' time, well, why didn't you tell me? Just think about it that way. Why didn't you tell them? So you must share it with everyone, but in the right way. And I think testimonials are the way forwards, but not just weight loss ones. Love you all.
Yeah, diamonds. Love you all.
Catch you all later.
See you on the next Zoom.
Hang on a minute. I've got to